story of mass graves of possible COVID-19 victims raised concerns as the Kano State government shut down testing center over outage of testing kits in the state. The governor, Abdullahi Gandoja, tonight will be telling us about the plans of the state government in battling coronavirus in Kano State. And as we await President Buhari's decision on a new chief of staff to his office, we give some in-depth analysis tonight of the office and the role, expectations of the next chief of staff to President Muhammadu Buhari, the task before the president. Hello everyone and welcome to the program. This is Politics Today live on Channels Television. I'm Sean Kimbaloye in Lagos. It is the midweek edition of the show which will run for the next hour or so. So stay with us everyone as we keep you up to date on some of the latest events, especially on COVID-19 and the efforts of government in battling and containing that deadly virus. As of now, Nigeria's confirmed cases of COVID-19 stands at 782 with 117 new cases reported late last night. 59 in Lagos, 29 in the FCT, 14 in Kano, 6 in Borno, 4 in Katsina, 3 in Ogun, 1 in Rivers State, and 1 in Bauchi. 197 people have so far been discharged and 25 deaths recorded. So talking about some effort on that, the battle against COVID-19. Members of the Presidential Task Force on COVID-19 at their daily press briefing today said that there is yet no plan to shut down the whole country over the COVID-19 battle. And the national coordinator also spoke about this. The SGF also gave some good news that lecturers of universities will be very happy about. Take a listen to him.
Hospitals desiring to manage COVID-19 patients.
As a show of magnanimity and concern for all categories of employees, Mr. President has approved the immediate payment of the withheld February and March 2020 salaries of lecturers not registered on the IPPIS platform. This payment is to cushion the deleterious effect of the COVID-19 period on the lecturers and members of their families. However, all vice chancellors are to revalidate the BVN of the affected lecturers before the Accountant General of the Federation can carry out the payment.
Well, we have some more information for you on our political roundup on some of the efforts across the states of the Federation in battling coronavirus.
The Federation Account Allocation Committee has shared a total of 661,427,655,385 naira to the three tiers of government for the month of March, after setting aside the sum of 119.5 billion naira to support the April revenue, considering the sharp drop in crude oil price at the international market. Briefing Channels Television exclusively in Makadi after the virtual FAAC meeting with the 36 state commissioners of finance, revenue-generating agencies like the NNPC, customs and officials of the Federal Ministry of Finance, the chairman of the Forum of Commissioners of Finance, Mr. David Olofu, says Nigeria needs to adjust to the realities as the statutory allocation for the month of March dropped by 356 billion naira from the projected 834 billion naira. The National Judicial Council has commenced the use of teleconference in compliance with the Presidential Task Force Directive on Social Distancing. The Council's 91st meeting, presided over by the Chief Justice of Nigeria, Justice Tanko Mohammed, was held via virtual means where all members of the National Judicial Council across the country linked up to deliberate on affairs of the judiciary. Over 2,000 documents were circulated and reviewed through the virtual meeting as the judges made their contributions. This is the first time the National Judicial Council will adopt virtual means of communication since 2016, when the then Chief Justice of Nigeria, Justice Mahmood Mohammed, flagged off the implementation of the Nigerian case management system. The governor of Kaduna State, Nasir El-Rufai, has tested negative for the coronavirus after weeks of observing a strict medical regime. The governor had announced that he tested positive for the virus on Saturday, March the 28th. He, however, confirmed his negative status today on his Facebook page, where he acknowledged the massive outpouring of sympathy, prayers and public support that followed the disclosure of the infection. He says he has now received the all clear after 2 consecutive negative test results.
After nearly 4 weeks of observing a strict medical regime, I have now received the all clear after 2 consecutive negative test results.
The Lagos State Governor, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, has unveiled a 70-bed COVID-19 isolation and treatment center located within the premises of Landmark Exhibition Center in Etiosa local government area of the state. The 70-bed Etiosa Isolation Center has a dedicated 10-bed intensive care isolation unit, 4 ventilators, monitors, respirators, mobile X-ray, ultrasound and oxygen facilities. The governor says the facility will provide additional capacity to support the already existing isolation facilities in the state, adding that the birth of the facility signifies a working and fruitful collaboration between the public and private sector. The Edo State lawmakers have donated their salaries for a month, 200 bags of rice and beans each to the state government as their contribution towards providing palliatives for the vulnerable in the society. The Speaker of the State House of Assembly, Frank Okiye, who led the delegation to the Government House, said the legislature will continue to support the state government in mitigating the economic impact of the coronavirus pandemic.